All right, welcome in. It is September 11th, 2025. It's the peak of hurricane season, and we aren't seeing much action. In fact, today, the National Hurricane Center issuing a 30% chance of cyclone formation over the next 7 days here in the Atlantic. Watching this system to see if formation will take place. We'll be watching it closely. I'll get you more on that towards the end of the video, though. For now, I want to stick to more recent stuff that's going to happen in the short term. And I'm sure you've noticed it if you're in the southeast United States or, frankly, the eastern portion of the United States. High pressure is dominating our area after a trough drop down, giving us those cold and dry conditions from our friends in the North, Canada. But high pressure has just been sitting over us, bringing us those dry conditions, sunny days, and allowing those temperatures to jump up into more like summer conditions. It's felt like fall over the past couple of weeks, but those temperatures are going up and they're here to stay for a little bit longer. But yeah, high pressure is here. It's warm, sinking air, bringing those dry conditions and warm days ahead. We are watching the drought monitor here. This obviously monitors the state of drought within the United States here. The West has a more significant and more severe drought than the East. But over the next couple of weeks, we expect to be watching some of these areas for more of a severe outlook in terms of drought. But moving forward in terms of what's going to be the next weather maker, I think the West is going to see a lot more rain than the East. A few exceptions, of course, the coastal southern Florida, the coasts of the Carolinas. I'll get on that in just a second. But here, New Mexico, Colorado, and a bit of Arizona in the short term. This is Friday evening local time. Should be seeing some excessive rainfall. This is from the Weather Prediction Center here. We got a slight risk of at least 15% chance of excessive rainfall. And this graphic is from Albuquerque National Weather Service in Albuquerque. And this slight risk signifies a 15 to 40% chance of flash flooding within a 25-mile radius of any point within the yellow. So this is Friday night and afternoon, including Saturday night and afternoon as well. So you're going to want to watch those roads if you're there. We're going to be watching. The ground isn't used to this amount of moisture. It's all going to come at once. So you're going to want to pay attention to that if you're in the area. Here's your radar for looking at the amount of precipitation, when you can expect it. Again, it's Friday afternoon moving into Saturday evening. So we got the majority of the rain happening around, this is a late lunch, around, moving through the area, and a couple little bits of snow up there in the Rockies as well. So just watch out for these flash flood conditions as we push into Saturday and Sunday, though. The warning is going to shift to the east, including panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas now experiencing that. You saw a little bit of that on that graphic ago, eastern New Mexico here. So we're going to be watching that as well. I want to give you a little bit of a radar here. This is the rain that we're watching here. It's not happening too much. So I don't know if Texas will see as much of a risk of flooding, but we're certainly going to want to keep an eye on that, seeing that conditions have been dry over the past couple of days. I did want to highlight Florida because you can see down here they have a slight risk as well, and a marginal, the green marginal, the yellow, of course, the slight. And that's affecting Miami, the Miami metro area, and of course, a lot of the beaches that people will be out. Here is the 24-hour rain totals here. So we're looking at around, an inch and a half. Some areas on this outlook, again, this is future cast, so it's not entirely going to be what reality is in the future. 2.5 inches for that one specific area, right just to the north of Miami. But you can get the point. 2 days of time with 2.5 inches of rain, 1.5 inches of rain is certainly going to facilitate conditions to be correct for the potential for flooding. So make sure you keep an eye on that as well. I did mention that the dry and sunny conditions are here to stay. So I just wanted to give a brief rundown on the temperatures over the next couple of days. Again, it's felt like fall and everyone's probably used to it, but I'm not so sure it's going to feel like fall going forward from here. Now we move forward here, 99 degrees right here on the Mississippi River. Pretty much everywhere in the Midwest seeing high temperatures, triple digits up there in Nebraska as well. And then it's going to move closer to the east. This is a summer-like conditions in September. False fall, I want to say, is almost dead if this comes to be true. But again, this isn't gospel. This is future cast. So keep that in mind as we move forward. I want to move this to the way future. Again, this is way far out, so don't take this as truth. But we're looking at 94 in Nashville, all the way up to Ohio, 92. Even parts of Michigan seeing those 90-degree temperatures. So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable out there for this time of year. But taking a look back out into the tropics, we are watching this system. I mentioned it earlier, but the potential of tropical cyclone formation over the next 7 days. You can see it off the coast of Africa here, giving this satellite product to visualize exactly what the National Hurricane Center is giving an outlook for here. Over the next 7 days, we expect, like I said, a 30% chance of formation. We'll be keeping an eye on this, a close eye on this, because of the timing of it being in hurricane season. So it's way too far out to tell exactly where it's going to go, but we'll be watching it very closely. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend if you enjoyed.